I'm about to do a web inspection. I'm about to come clicking in your section. You about to learn a brand new lesson every time I do a web inspection.
What up in this particular web inspection? I want to take you to this website called Fizzle.co. Fizzle.co. They are an example of a website that's utilizing podcast properly. And so they have a website here. Here's the front page of the website. And as you see, they have some text here, and you go through and you can read a little bit about their company. But right at the top, you see that earn a living independently doing something that you care about. So this is a pretty decent company. I kind of like what they have. Right at the top, they have a video. Here's a full scope on Fizzle. This is what I'll be telling you guys about how to make sure that you utilize your video, because people, they will only read if they have the time. They're looking for something quick, and a video gives them those answers quickly. And so you can press the play and you can hear.
It's the thing, right? I mean, I think that's why most of these small businesses end up failing, because there's all this planning and excitement around the launch, right, in the beginning. But then a year later, maybe even just 6 weeks later, all that enthusiasm is gone and you just don't know what to do next.
And there's just so much to be overwhelmed by. I mean, the technology alone of setting up a website, choosing an email provider, let alone setting that up. And then also, like, don't forget, like, the actual core stuff of, like, choosing an audience, making something that they're actually gonna like. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm in a freaking Apple ad or something. Can we just... And that's when we discovered we can craft an entrepreneur out of a single piece of aluminium. Can't even hang. Can we just look at the camera?
Actually, I'm gonna save their website, because it seems that they kind of do a lot of what I do as well, which shows that this is a powerful business, and I am doing exactly what I need to be doing as far as helping people in this space. About us, you can click on it. About us, and they have quite a bit of text, and that they show who is working with them. They have a nice team. They have a huge team of different people that they're working with, which is awesome. Pricing, and you have to create an account, I guess, to see it. But the Fizzle is just $39 a month, $349 a year. Results. So, you can go through all of that. But the reason why I came here is for you to see the blog. And the blog takes you to the podcast. And this is exactly what I was saying about when you are wanting to share more. Now, see, all of these are different blogs and podcasts. And I'm gonna click on the podcast right here in this corner here, and it'll take you to here's some free downloadable stuff. He says, make smart progress and avoid the worst pitfall. Download your free business foundations kit. This is what I be talking about, and I bet you they're gonna get my email. So when I click on this, the first thing they want is my email and my address or whatever. They didn't ask me for. Maybe they're going to give me the free business kit without. Yeah, there it is. They're going to ask for your name, email, how far along are you in business, and all of that good jazz. So that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about. This is how you get your people. This is how you bring value to your customer, as well as giving them something free. Now, down here should be the podcast. Here we go. So this is the podcast, and it's downloadable, which is very important. So if you play the podcast, I can't talk. Using the sound effects and all of that.
Hello and welcome to the Fizzle Show.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of The Fizzle Show, your weekly shot in the arm. What if people listened to it and thought that's really what we're talking about here? It's just like this. We've got a lot of interesting, crazy guys and gals out there trying to make something of their life. You know, they're trying to put their businesses together and try to get things going, and we're just here to help it out along the way. All right.
See, now that's what I'm talking about, a podcast that gives people a better inside view, that you can see that they're a wild and crazy company, that they're about fun, they're about helping you to make money, they're about all of these, they're about entrepreneurship. So you can get a quick view of the company, a powerful understanding of the people through the podcast and the feel of their professionalism that they put into it. I like that they took the podcast and they broke it down into these different segments so that you will know exactly, but even before you download it, you'll know what's in it. And so the podcast, I guess it's about an hour long. And let me see if I download this. Let's see. It's probably about an hour long. I would think. It's just creating impact. So this is, and then they say much more. So it may be a little bit more added to it. So it's probably about an hour long. But that's great. That's great content, great information. You know, after you consume that product, you can delete it if you feel like you don't need it, or you can upload it in the cloud or something like that and save it for later. But you definitely want to have this type of thing on your website. So Fizzle could be a great example of what type of website that you would want. So this is just another episode of Web Inspections by Al Phillips, A3DigitalStudio.com, checking out Fizzle.co.
I'm about to do a web inspection. I'm about to come clicking in your section. You about to learn a brand new lesson every time I do a web inspection.
Man, you get online and people's websites be looking horrible, man. Some of these guys, I don't know what they be thinking about or what they be doing, but the stuff just be looking like they don't even care. Pictures be all raggedy, stuff be looking all crazy, man. They need somebody to make sure that everything that they doing is on point. You gotta have your website looking tight, man. You can't be having